to our ChangeMaker interview series. Today we're honored to interview Andrew Federowsky, co-founder of Bartercard. Bartercard recently celebrated its 25th birthday, and in those years Andrew has shown great leadership in growing Bartercard on a regional, national and international level, as it has been recognized as the largest trade exchange company in the world. Well done, Andrew. What 3 tips can you give to someone to turn their business dream into reality?
I'm sure that your listeners have heard this a million times, but there's no statement truer than you have to have a business plan. If you don't plan where you're going, how would you know when you get there? How would you know where you are in progress? What do you measure it against? So number one, you got to have a plan. And then secondly, when things get tough, you just don't give up. When the going gets tough, the tough get going, and that cliche exists for a reason. When things get hard, that's when the majority gives up. If you want to be successful in business, you got to go and break through that barrier. I mean, imagine trying to establish an alternative currency in Australia in early 91. Do you think that was going to be easy? No, but we knew that we were going to go push through those walls and the resistance and come out on the other side. So if you want to come out on the other side, you've got to go hard, never give up, aim high, have a business plan. You know, those things come together, and then deliver. Be the best you can be. I know there's more than 3 things, but they're the fundamentals from what I've worked out.
How do you maximize efficiency in your day?
I pondered about this quite a bit, and I'm a hopeless case. So the only way I could actually maximize my efficiency in the day is having a brilliant PA. That's the only way for me, and having a really good team. You just got to live with that people are better than you in their field of expertise. You don't have to get a dog and bark yourself. If you get someone that does the books, someone that does the legals, someone that does the somersaults, whatever it is in business, you get an expert that is far better than you, so the company performs well, and then the business is effective. You just have to manage and maximize the resources. If I tried to do everything myself, it'd be a mess.
So, what are the 3 most common mistakes people make in business?
Well, it's really the flip side to my 3 tips. Not have a business plan. It's the biggest mistake. I can't believe there's like 95% of small to medium business haven't got a business plan. Well, again, if you don't know where you're going, how would you know how far you're in? If you get there, if you run past your goal, you just don't know. Secondly is do what you say. Or the flip side of it is don't make promises you won't keep. And I have found in Australia it's a bit of a bad habit that people don't either answer their phone, and that's okay if they're busy, but then you have to return your phone message or your email. So many people miss out on business all the time because they just don't manage their communication.
If you could name 1 thing someone should do to become more successful, what would it be?
Work harder. You know, when we started, there's a lot of people, I mean, the barter industry is a big industry. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry. When you take in consideration that 80% of the Fortune 500 companies do some kind of barter, if it's with a barter organization like Bartercard, or if they've got a barter division, which means they've got some people, they just want to organize contra deals all the time instead of paying for things. Countries swap, corporations do trades all the time. So it's big. There's a lot of players out there. How come that 3 guys from Australia that started playing in a pond where there was already plenty of people could build the largest barter company in the world? Not because we were smarter, because all of it, I mean, Brian I think was the only one with a university degree, but it was that we worked harder. There's a lot, when the industry emerged in Australia, there were like a dozen barter companies all kicked off. They came and went. And I think in Australia so far we probably had 30 or 40, maybe 50. But we outworked them. We weren't smarter, we just worked damn hard. That's why you're not at 2 o'clock in the pub when you're building a business, looking after a family and what have you.
Can you leave us with Andrew's top 3 lessons in life?
See, a lot of people say, oh yeah, I stick to my word, and then when it comes to, wow, this blunder is going to cost you, people start showing their colors. I always say, you got to stick to your word and deliver what you promise, even if it costs you, because that will prove if you're worth it. So that's the number one. You've got to stick and deliver to what you say. I said, work hard, lead from the front. Don't lose focus. A lot of people lose focus. I mean, I'm quite an outgoing personality, so I'm not naturally focused. So I need the little tools like a vision board, something that I want to achieve. And if that is, if I want to buy something, if I want to see something, if I want to go somewhere, or if I want to give away something, if I want to take someone under my wing, if I wanted to create a scholarship program at Bond to teach people in the future about barter or something like that. You've got to have a plan, you've got to knuckle down, you've got to be totally committed, and all the questions that you asked before about inspiration, motivation, training, investment in people, and so on, you put them all together, and that's your track from start to finish. So it's always about the plan and then deliver vigorously.
Thank you very much, Andrew, for your inspiring answers, and thank you to all our viewers and listeners for being part of our ChangeMaker interview series journey. We have another few great leaders on our list to be interviewed. We shall soon release our next inspiring interviewee. Stay tuned and don't forget to share, like, and comment on social media.